Hey everyone, Couch Investor here with another video for you today. Now in my last video I talked about Coca-Cola and then I ended it by saying that my next video will be about Facebook. So without further ado, let's get started. Now Facebook is currently going at around about $210 and pays no quarterly dividend. Now it has a huge cash pile, which means in a couple of years they might decide to reward its stockholders by paying them dividend and making the stock more attractive for investor. They currently have $52 billion in cash with no debt. So maybe in the future we might see some dividends getting paid to their stockholders. Now 2019 has been a, let's say, bad year for Facebook. It had a earnings decline, mostly because of new investment and higher investment in data centers. They're having new projects and because they had to pay a $5 billion fine. We all know the scandal of Cambridge Analytica and, well, the bad press, the hearing at the Senate for Mark Zuckerberg, etc. Now, a lot of people are saying that Facebook is a dying platform. Rest assured, Facebook is not a dying platform. Again, Facebook is also not just Facebook, it's Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and WhatsApp. Now, all of those together, there are 2.2 billion users, 1.3 to 1.6 billion active users on WhatsApp and Messenger. Now, currently, those are not generating a lot of cash, but maybe in the future, those two might have ways for Facebook to generate more revenue like Facebook and Instagram, because their ads are growing like crazy year over year. They actually have a 45% annual revenue growth. So that's amazing for them. The stock itself grew 150% in the last couple of years. So even though they have bad press and had to pay a $5 billion fine, the stock is still going strong because actually the fundamentals of the company are changing and are changing for the better. Now, Facebook has invested in VR. They acquired Oculus. We all know the famous virtual reality company. They are currently working on a new currency called Libra, that's supposed to come out later this year, although I think the government will probably stop that from happening, because if a currency that is available for 2.2 billion users is available, that might clash with the US dollar, and I think the government will not allow this to happen anytime soon without any regulations, that is. Now, Facebook also has Facebook Workplace, Facebook Watch, and Facebook Gaming. Now, Facebook Gaming is growing like everything in gaming is growing. Facebook Gaming currently has 8.5% of the market. In 2018, it had 3.1%. Now, the reason why it grew is, well, one, more people get to watch it. Nobody really knew about Facebook Gaming before 2018, maybe early 19. Now they've also acquired a couple of streamers that were streaming on Twitch. So it gets people that usually went to Twitch or to YouTube to go to Facebook Gaming. Now, still, Twitch is number one, YouTube Gaming is number two, Mixer is number three because they acquired the two of the biggest streamers, which are Shroud and Ninja, and then comes Facebook Gaming. But I'll do a whole video about the gaming industry another time. Now, the reason why I said that Facebook in the next couple of years will be a completely different company is, well, because of the following, and I'll read a quote from Mark Zuckerberg himself. He said, "My goal for the next decade isn't to be liked, it's to be understood." Now, because in order to be trusted, people need to know what you stand for. Again, he's talking about the privacy issues the platform had, the political bias it has and the fake news. He says he's willing to change. You can also see it that some articles on Facebook, you're going to see the article and underneath you're going to see fake news and the actual article with the truth about the subject. Now, he goes on by saying that it's going to take time, but over the next decade, I want us to build a reputation on privacy. Again, he's making a point about privacy. that's as strong as our reputation already, building good, stable services. No, you can't deny that Facebook has changed the lives and the business of many people around. Otherwise, there won't have been 2.2 billion users that are signed up to those services. So again, I think Facebook will fundamentally change in good. And it will take a couple of years, but I think Facebook has been growing in the right direction recently after the Cambridge Analytica scandal. And I currently am looking at a price of $200 to jump in. If I don't get to that price and we see that $210, $213 stays stable, I might jump in at those prices. But again, this is not a financial advice, this is just my opinion. But for long term, I think Facebook is a must-have stock because they might join the trillion-dollar company in the next decade. So this has been another video of Couch Investor. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.